Excuse me here while I, okay.
Good morning, Mr. Mills.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. For the record, my name is Dusty Melton. I live at 3430 Louisiana Avenue. Jim, to take up.
Yeah, just give me one second. Commissioner Raines here. Very well. For the record, Commissioner Raines is here, so let's go ahead and proceed. Thank you, Mr. Mills.
Thank you.
You could go ahead.
Excuse me, for the record, I have a bit of a stomach flu, so if I have to get up and leave, it's not out of disrespect.
Gotcha. Understood.
I apologize for being late.
That's right. Feel better. Good morning. As you all know, I, as do many others, believe that the Ethics Commission reached the wrong conclusion in its adjudication of the complaint against Donald Trump and his attempted takeover of the Crane Park Golf Course. I see on your agenda that you have a letter of instruction discussion later today regarding the parallel complaint against Ed Russo. So I want to briefly go back a couple of years and speak to another complaint that I think is informing to the Commission should you have a discussion today about the complaint against Donald Trump. And that is complaint C-1319. In that matter, a Coral Gables lawyer, Stuart Sobel, wrote 2 letters to the county. He was simply lawyering. The investigation into the complaint filed against him found that he sent the letters, did not register, violated the county code, the code that you are here to manage and oversee. And in September of 2013, the Ethics Commission, with two members today not participating, fined Mr. Sobel $500 and issued a letter of reprimand. 2 lawyering letters, didn't register, and he was sanctioned. The next month, Donald Trump played a round of golf with Mayor Jimenez at the Crane Park Golf Course and talked about his vision for taking over control of that publicly owned asset. And the following year, 2014, Donald Trump sent a lengthy letter to the county advocating for his takeover of the course. He followed it with a second signed and sent letter, 2 letters, just like Mr. Russo. Further, Mr. Trump signed and sent a very sophisticated proposal to the county advocating for his control of the golf course for 99 years. And further, Mr. Trump signed and sent a check for $25,000 for the county to process his unsolicited offer. The fact sets are remarkably similar. The outcomes could not be more different. Mr. Sobel was fined and sanctioned. Mr. Trump got a free pass. As I said before, I believe this agency has some serious internal challenges. And until you find a way to remedy those and arrive at outcomes that are not starkly contrary to past correct decisions of the Commission, such as the Sobel complaint, the public is going to have diminished confidence in the work product of this agency. Thank you for your time and attention.
Thank you, Mr. Milton. Mr. Crespo, good morning.
Good morning. So I'm here to speak about my complaint against Mr. Trump, Mr. Russo, and the mayor. Mr. Milton has spoken about Mr. Russo and Mr. Trump. I once again want to reiterate my concerns about the complaint against the mayor. I was very specific in my complaint, identified with a great deal of specificity the portion of the ordinance that I believe that the mayor had violated when this was proposed to you or presented to you by the advocate. He misrepresented what I had said in my complaint. He quoted a separate section of the ordinance, which was not relevant to my complaint, and claimed that they couldn't figure out exactly what it was that I was complaining about, but yet never bothered to contact me, reach out to get clarification or anything else, and subsequently you all dismissed the complaint. That complaint should not have been dismissed. It was a valid complaint, and as the proof of the fact that it was a valid complaint was 7 days after I filed it. The mayor complied with the requirements of the ordinance and filed the appropriate documents. Had I not filed a complaint, he would have never done that. That's the proof that in fact I was correct. So that's my story about that. Secondly, Judge, I'm in receipt of your Form 8, and I will be addressing that at the appropriate time. But I would caution all of you who are lawyers, I would really caution you that the judge's behavior, childish and immature as it is, reflects on all of you. Okay? If you don't address what he continues to do, or has done in the past, about walking out of this chamber and refusing to vote on an issue that has my name to it, then when the train takes off out the station, everybody's going to have a car attached to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Grossman. Are there any other public comments this morning?